Do you know what? The pose of this figure right here, when you look at him from a certain angle, it looks sort of familiar. Yeah, something like that. Hello and welcome to Furyu Blog and Photography. Today I'll be giving this figure right here a short review. This is Furyu's prize figure of Ozymandias from Fate Grand Order. Alright, so regarding the background of this character, Fate series, and he appeared in the Camelot Singularity, which is being made into a two-part movie. The part 1 of the Fate Grand Order Camelot movie has already aired in the cinemas, and I think currently it is being aired all over the world, including here in Malaysia, and you can already find the pirate copies if you are into it over at torrent websites. And to be honest, if there has been any movie that made you feel angry when you watch it because it is so bad, so horrendously made, this is one of them. Fate Grand Order Camelot. I did not like the part 1 movie at all. It felt like a low budget project despite having 2 years for the production company to get it done. And I'm afraid part 2 probably wouldn't be much better. I hope I'm wrong though. I'm not here to review the movie, so that is background behind this character, Camelot Singularity of Fate Grand Order. Okay, back on the figure itself, it was just released last month, sometime in April 2021. So this is a fairly new figure. And I had a hard time getting hold of one of these. So this review today, being a male character, a male figure, this review probably isn't going to be popular with the kind of audience that watches my channel. But this is a fairly popular figure as far as I can deduce based on what I'm seeing happening online in figure websites. So it took me quite some time to get hold one of these because every time he's being listed in Mandarake, for example, he would just become sold out within an hour or so if I'm not paying attention. So I had to stalk and monitor the website Mandarake for quite some time, and once I got the notification email that he's in stock, I'll quickly grab one. That's the only way to get it. So obviously he is selling quite well among the fangirls, I assume. Alright, we shall just take a look at the box for a second. So this is what his box looks like. It is pretty much similar to the Gudako figure I reviewed quite some time ago, also by Furyu. Right, and the figure being inside this box, he is only being wrapped inside, what do you call it? Yeah, bubble wrap. He's wrapped in bubble wrap and shoved inside the box. So there really is nothing much going on inside the box. As for the figure itself, when I saw the promotional picture of this figure, way before he was being released, the promo pictures, official product photos, I can say that I wasn't a fan of the pose of this figure of Ozymandias. Like this, So to me, it looked kind of weird, though understandably it is based on his Noble Phantasm in the Fate Grand Order game. It is based on his NP. When you look at the side view of this figure, it actually closely replicates what you see in the FGO mobile game when he unleashes his Noble Phantasm, which is why I have mixed reaction regarding this figure because it is actually accurate to the original content, the mobile game, but at the same time it looks a bit odd to me. This is a subjective opinion, of course. On the more objective parts of this figure, I really liked the paint job we are getting with this figure. Back during my review of Marsh Craylite by Sega, I claimed that press figure companies will not give you metallic paint because they are expensive and these are affordable and cheap figures. And yet, here we are, Furyu gave us a very nice metallic gold finish for this figure's armor parts. And you could barely find any faults with it, right? It is so nicely done, you can't fault it at all. However, I can't say the same regarding his trousers. On the right side over here, there are a lot of paint scratches and a very obvious mold line. Mold lines are also rather obvious on his head, his hair, which is fairly normal for prize figures. And other than these two flaws that I can see with my own eyes, I couldn't fault the figure anywhere else. Which is to say, Furyu did a fairly commendable job with this prize figure of Ozymandias. There is really not much to complain about. What you are seeing right here with all those paint scratches, if you know what you are doing, you can actually make use of an airbrush and you can erase it with some additional, perhaps dark grey paint over those scratch marks. So they are actually fairly easy to remove if you do know what you are doing. Yes, this is a fairly short review because the figure is good. It is so good that I really can't fault it anywhere else other than the scratches on the right side of the figure. And there we have it, a short review of this figure of Ozymandias. If you are interested in him, yes, you will have to monitor websites like Mandarake or Ami pre-owned section, or perhaps Ninoma might have it. You just have to look around. This is a fairly new figure, so it is not that hard to get your hands on one as far as I'm aware of. I suppose this is it for the review of this figure today. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you guys again very soon. Goodbye.